I'm making a new kit for my online shop, and I'm using some formal glass round beads, some 6x3 glass beads with an AB coating on them, 4 crimp beads, a clasp, 2 jump rings, and approximately 80 centimetres of tag tail wire, which is 0.38mm in thickness. And no, I won't use all of this. I always cut off extra when I'm doing videos, just to be on the safe side. So I'm going to take 2 of my crimp beads, extra security, put them on both threads, like so, and then make sure you level there, pull up, get your loop the size that you want it, flat nose pliers. I have long nose and bent flat nose, or you may use crimp beads, crimping pliers. I just like the flat effect of the flat nose. Squash one and squash the other. It gives that effect there. And then I'm going to have, these are the black ones, these are black matte finish, these are going to be my outer beads, and this is going to be my central bead. And thread a black on either side. Then I'll crisscross through this. I'm going to go, my right thread goes through, and then my left thread goes through in the opposite direction. And then you pull that nice and tight as it will go. With this design, you do see the wire, work through this work, but that's why I use the black tiger tail, so it sort of like ties in with the effect. And again, one on each side with black. And then we're going to catch through central bead, right hand thread through, left hand thread goes through in the opposite direction, pull both those strands tight, black bead on either side, I'm going to crisscross it through. Okay, and to finish off, I'm just going to put two, just one on each side of the black beads. That's one on each side, and then place some crimp beads on the end in place of a knot. If you're using nylon, obviously, then you just put a knot. Tiger tail, you need these crimp beads to squash it and lock it in place. So two on there. Both strands go through like we did with the start of it. Pull both of those up nice and tight. Then just one of these strands goes back down through to form your loop for your jump ring and fastener to catch into. Like that. Make sure your crimp beads are back tight again, and then pull that nice and tight so it's a similar size loop to what you started with. Flatten those pliers, bend the excess wire out of the way because we're going to remove that after. Squash one crimp bead and then squash the one closer to your work. Be careful if you're using glass beads with metal pliers, careful you don't break them. Then we're going to cut off these two excess pieces with our side cutters. Get as close as you can. And then just make sure you don't have any sharp edges of your wire. Make sure you snip all that off. You can put nail varnish on there to make it a bit softer if you can't get close enough with your pliers. And that is your bracelet finished and ready to wear. Hope you enjoyed that, and check out our other videos. Thanks.